All right, what's going on today? I'm going into the biggest meeting of my life with our biggest client, 5 Mile. We basically have a cash flow timing issue. My heart's just jumping out of my chest right now.
Alex Smalls, that's a really big chain. Really, it's no wonder why my neck is in pain. Damn, Ice Man, your initials just changed. Mr. Riku, that's my other nickname.
GLI 3. I present the quarterly strategic plan to the company this morning. It's a very important presentation where we go over the goals for the quarter, the monthly key results, how we're going to go about achieving them, company alignment, our strategy, our values. It's really just my chance every 3 months to talk a lot in a strategic way to get everyone orientated. It's something that's super important for me. I think the biggest thing going into this one is that I want everyone to know just how cool of a company we have, just how amazing this opportunity we have this year is, and to get everyone super excited, because I think execution comes down to focus comes down to passion, and your interest aligning with the vehicle that you're trying to launch, being this company. Art and Properties.
Really, it's no wonder why my neck is in pain.
Howdy everyone, welcome to SOW3 for, I guess it's the third week of the year, but it's our second one so far. It seems like we ended the weeks still with 257 properties. I think a few were listed, but they're probably not yet set as complete.
Piece of me, piece of mine, took some time. I'm just reaping what I saw.
No fines either.
A lot of people in ops, like specifically maintenance and cleaning.
Great week last week in sales. Anytime we're north of $250,000 in a week, that's a good thing. Definitely want to have another week like this, specifying exactly what properties are expected to rent and executing. I'm supposed to receive a document from Joey today, just with that specification and kind of foreseeing what homes we're going to rent so that we have a plan. So I'm not sure even what the last thing I filmed was for this vlog, but from what I can remember, it was me going into the office, getting ready to present the quarterly strategic plan. Well, that didn't happen. Went in there on Monday. It's now Tuesday at 8 p.m. My COO, my CFO were in the office, and we just kind of recognized that it wasn't the right time to present. Cash flow, when you get to 7-figure mark and payouts, things can get a bit murky if you don't, if you're not a financial analyst. And I guess it's safe to say I'm not one myself. It's been difficult to judge our cash flow cycles. And bringing in David has been amazing, God bless him, but he's really opened up our eyes, our perspective on just how bad the situation is. I mean, from what you guys can probably tell, I'm a mess right now. It's been last week was pretty tough awakening. I made some moves, made some calls that kind of eased my anxiety. But this week there was some other tough realities to face, and it's a really tough spot right now. I bet on our platform, our tech stack, our website coming together a lot earlier than it has. The content being able to fuel the traction, and just people getting excited about what we were doing and onboarding faster. The reality is we didn't hit 300 homes by the end of the year. We're at 260, and it's now January 13th. And I was saying in our videos that we were going to go bankrupt if we didn't hit 300 homes. We can't really afford to continue without being profitable. We have to add around 73 properties in Q4 to get to 300 active properties come the end of the year. And I was right. I'm having to make a lot of tough decisions this week, like basically right now. It starts with letting go a few of our key team members, and then asking just about every other employee to reduce their salary by about 40% for at least 4 months or really the unforeseeable future. Another level is what they need. Another level is what we will find. Plot creates the meaning. You just have to rise up to the occasion. So yeah, today I'm gonna have to tell my employees that they're getting fired or their salaries are being cut by 40%. Well, some people are just getting a haircut, some people are getting fired, and some people are remaining the same. Really what happens when you're in a cash flow crisis, like I am right now, is the only people that can remain are the ones that are producing cash right now. Cash flow right now. We have to get back into the green. And then of course, simultaneously, I have to grow the revenue, which means I have to get extremely scrappy, like I was when I was 21 and 22. And honestly, I'm kind of down for that. When the regulations came into place and my business model became much more shallow, basically because there's not a lot more people that could do short-term rentals when the requirement became you have to be a principal resident. So therefore my market was much more shallow. I could really work with half of the people. I will get back to you. I'm dealing with a crisis right now in my company.
Oh.
I have no time for photos.
Okay, yeah.
Okay?
Okay, yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Next time.
I'll talk, but I'll make it up to you. I'll make sure we'll do it.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes. Sure.
I need like a week.
Okay. Yeah,
Okay, thank you. I wanted to build a sick company that attracts people, not desperately chases them. But of course, in my come up, when I didn't have much leverage at all, I chased business. I would go to people, tell them that I was a young kid, hungry, and I could rent their home out for maybe more money, faster, and just relieve the duties of managing it. We have to do that again. I have to do that again. And I'm not just selling property management. It's cleaning and it's maintenance. It's really anything that can turn me a buck. My first cash crunch. That's what's going on. I'm going to be presenting to the company today, just kind of winging it, communicating this whole situation that we really just found out has happened. So this is gonna, these vlogs have been raw. These vlogs have been very raw, right? And I think we got about like 300 and something people somewhat tuned in. They're about to get a whole lot more raw. And what you can expect is you're gonna see a business on the brink of breaking through or failing, and you're gonna see a CEO fight for everything he's built over the last 7 years. What's beautiful about adversity, what's beautiful about a crisis, hardship, are basically only when it's not health. You see what really matters. I mean, of course, when it's health, you really see what matters, but like to give your life clarity, to be in a crisis, basically makes it so you forget all the bullshit. You forget about all those small little things that were dragging you down and that were just really costing you because you didn't have to worry about it in the first place. So I'm grateful for that. I'm also grateful for the opportunity to ask more out of myself, to reach another level. Of course, I've been trying to pull that shit out of me anyway, but now it's like, if you don't, your life fucking changes pretty quick. The results will be in front of me. Let's see if I can rise to the occasion. I guess it truly is suffering and its contrast that makes you feel truly alive. What a start to the year, hey? What a start for some of you guys joining the team. Can you feel the urgency?
Oh yeah.
Can you guys feel the angst? Bringing David in has brought a different lens. A lot of it was foreseeable, but a lot of it was also murky. There is light at the end of the tunnel. Every summer our revenue doubles. This summer we have FIFA. There should be a multiplier on that. And we also have the credibility, the systems, everything at a totally different level so that we could grow at an unprecedented rate. So there's no doubt, absolutely no doubt, a way to win here. We just have to fully buy in, be calculated, and execute. The reality for Q1 is simple. Results have to show. Because of that, Q1 is about empowerment, ownership, and execution. You guys are going to be trusted at another level to really bring the needle forward. It's not really about doing more, it's about doing the right things now. When the hole gets too big, that's when the carpet just gets pulled underneath you and you're fucked. I'm talking from the perspective of the company, but specifically myself. This picture here is just kind of basically an analogy of what's gone on the last 2 years since things really shook up with the regulations. And really what it's trying to say is what we've built, it's all at the bottom of the iceberg. And now it's time for the top of the iceberg to show. So the Q1 strategic focus is proving that we can reliably convert demand into revenue repeatedly on our platform and with accountability. It's basically aligning every individual here around profit. What a fucking day. I cut our overhead in half today. I made about 30 cold calls to anyone I knew who owned a building, owned a business, to get cleaning contracts. I made cold calls to other property managers, real estate agents, basically anyone I can think of to get the word out. Got some solid leads. But yeah, today was a win. I know it might be crazy to think, like, how did you not foresee this, Jordan? Well, I did foresee this. I was making videos 6 months ago saying that if we didn't hit 300 properties, we were going to go bankrupt. We didn't hit 300 properties. We're 40 short. And yeah, if I didn't make those hard decisions today, we would have gone bankrupt next week. Presented the quarterly strategic plan to the company today as well, and announced that I will not be taking pay for the next 3 months and coming up with my own ways to pay for my expensive rent that I've gotten very accustomed to over the years. That's the reality of being a business owner. You got to be able to make hard decisions when hard decisions are calling.
Good to hear that, man. Good to hear. Hopefully you will sleep good tonight, or at least a little bit better so you have some more energy.
I don't have too many expectations right now, man. It's just you're gonna find a way. The shitty thing is this, because I think I'll get the operating business back. Like, it's gonna be profitable now. We cut 50% of salaries, basically. Like, we got it from like 110 down to 63 with what I have budgeted, and
that's pretty good.
Yeah. So we can be profitable moving forward, but we just have to figure out this debt, and it's just one client that I gotta work it out with, and okay, then we have a plan, and there's just revenue targets after that, and everyone getting much more scrappy, and the problem should be gone by June, July.
It's right in time for FIFA. I mean, it is what it is. Like, shit is supposed to happen when it happens for whatever fucking reason.
Day one after overhead Hiroshima at Arton. So yesterday I was on the defensive. I was slashing costs, negotiating with employees their decreases in salary, firing people, slashing variable costs, the whole shebang. Today we're on the offensive. So why am I chasing cleaning contracts, you may ask? Chasing cleaning contracts because they have the fastest cash collection cycle out of any of the services we run. Property management takes too long for us to collect cash. We have to sign the client, so sell them, onboard them, advertise their property, sell to a renter, and then get that money, do accounting, and pay them out. It takes way too long, typically like 45 days. And with cleaning, it's like, yeah, I got a cleaning job, get over here, quick e-transfer, set up reoccurring cadence. I'm focused on contacting property managers in the space. That's people like me, people who have similar companies to mine, and seeing if they're happy with their cleaning, seeing if we can save them costs, seeing if we can provide higher value in terms of quality as well. I'm going to be getting a bit more aggressive today with that. Then I'm calling gyms, I'm calling restaurants, I'm calling buildings, apartment buildings like mine, my condo. And yeah, it basically starts right away. I'm gonna go talk to my building manager right now. Start working that deal. It's intense times. It's kind of fun though. You're a lot more present versus, being Mr. Strategy. When you're Mr. Strategy, you're a lot more in your head. It's pretty simple. Right now, I just gotta close deals. Boom, 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 boom. It's a wrap in the office, 6:41 p.m. Spent the whole day securing financing, closing deals, making proposals, talking with employees, creating sales incentives, just I can't keep track. Good day though, another productive day. The urgency continues to push the pace and we are creating momentum. I promise you guys I'll get into the routine of making more cinematic and entertaining vlogs. Right now it's grind time and I'm just picking up the camera whenever I can, filming, sharing my perspective. Okay, so going to the gym now. It's bench day, it's push day. Do the same things over and over. You might just end up bankrupt like me. Or bankrupt for a bit, but really on my way to a Billy. My aunt, I think, says it best. She describes my character, my personality, as striking, aka asshole. Wow. I don't know how long I'm gonna be here for after all this capital reshifting. But there's nothing better than coming home to a perfectly clean apartment. Somewhat perfect. Okay, so there's this kid who's been commenting on my stuff and I just kind of notice him because he keeps popping up and it's not like I have a lot of people commenting on my stuff, so I'm obviously gonna notice him. His name's Mark Perry. I just watched his videos. He's making his own videos and they're actually fucking sick. Yeah, this video right here.
Okay, so right now I'm going to...
How I went all in on myself. Yeah, that is the mindset. No one's gonna save you. You gotta just accept, come to terms with the fact that you need to care about your life. And it's just pretty cool to see a guy who is enjoying my content. This guy is just starting out and he's speaking fucking facts. Mark Perry, buddy, there you are. Badass video. I know a ton of motherfuckers like you, and I hit you up. We need to talk. It's a good mindset. Respect. Day 5 of the crisis. When I woke up this morning, there was a deep and sharp pain right here. It was just a reminder of my reality. Because when you sleep, you kind of forget. But I will... which could very well be my last couple sunrises here. I never took any of them for granted. I loved it. Beautiful. Listen, I might have a cash flow problem, but at least I don't have a health problem. That's really the only thing that I have to keep telling myself that makes me feel a bit better. And I can work myself out of this problem. I just have to get to another level. And that's exactly what I wanted to do anyway.
Back too close, you ain't even know me. Trust my brothers from way back from the north. It's the end of the order. Spend it like they